And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Baltimore Orioles are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ahmed Rosario in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soler calls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Adley Rutschman. One down, base is empty. To the right side. Torres over to first. Rutschman retired. Two outs, base is empty. And now Juan Soto. And how about this, Singy? He is the best OPS in the American League. And ball one to the right fielder. Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one missing low. Next offering is fouled back. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball 1.
Plus, Boog, he's been doing a great job of getting hits. Just look at his batting average over the last week plus, and you'll see those numbers really back it up.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for the Orioles. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in New York. And today's starter, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Austin Wells.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Now a chance for Everson Pereira. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Mateo sends it to first. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Colton Cowser. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Cowser hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Popped up. Volpe drifts towards it. And there's 1 away. So up next, Heston Kjerstad went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Foul ball. No score here in the 2nd. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. And that's outside. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. In there at the knees. 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. Back here in New York. And now Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. That clips the corner.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Whips it to Mountcastle and quickly one away in the second.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there into shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Jose Trevino stands in now and watches strike one. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now the DH, Oswaldo Cabrera. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the shortstop, Frederick Bencosme. That one ripped. Back, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Third home run of the season, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Jorge Mateo now. There's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That one just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Round second, digging for third. The relay, the tag, out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman grounded out his first time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. High fly ball, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. In the dirt, now 2-0. Kicks and deals. Started to swing, held up. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. And the righty deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a 3-2. In the air to left, down the line. And that drops foul. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Gleyber goes. Fought off foul. Fly ball down the line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
So digging in, Everson Pereira. Golden opportunity right here. Curveball drops in there. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. And it's 1-1. There's a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Torres on third. Volpe over at second with one down. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Second and third, two down. And a big swing and a miss. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. That's a little bit low. Jorge Soler waiting for a turn at the plate. Outside, and that is ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Comes up empty. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to Mountcastle. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Yankees leave him loaded. And it remains 1-0. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. The lefty fires. Is the zone, and that is ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And now the lefty. And another ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
But I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And now it's filled up. And there's ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Cowser in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. All loaded up, top half of inning number 4. And that's a little high.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Rodon fires. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. That one almost got him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where
right through there, got it. And now 2 gone.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Ben Cosme, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Orioles leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Trevino. The pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Bounce to the right, and he picks it up in foul territory. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground, right side. Mateo sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. A little out front there as he swings through it. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And They say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 down, nobody on.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two outs, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Just missed. Two outs. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. Mateo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitch is down and 0.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. And another ball. In the air, right field. Soler getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
1 out and a run at second. Out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. In there safely. And now it's Juan Soto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Jonathan Loaisiga appears to be getting loose. Leiter also getting ready. 2 outs. Off the plate, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone. Home run number 55 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And a good eye there. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And the batter now, Colton Cowser. Verdugo gets under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The pitch. Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Steps on first for the out. Here's Gleyber Torres, and he's already singled in this game. And that one is in for a strike. The Orioles leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. And there's a ball. And that's down and away. Ripped towards third. Whips it to Mountcastle. And Gleyber Torres retired. Now here is Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one popped up. Mayo squeezes it, and that is that. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. His righty-lefty splits there. Gets under it and pops it up. Volpe in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the shortstop, Frederick Ben-Cosme. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mateo. First with two away. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-1. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Got him. Out number 3. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Everson Pereira. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. You'll one. In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Hard hit left side. Fires to second for 1. A sensational double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. This one in the air. Rutschman under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees nothing. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
Loaisiga back to work. On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Man at first, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Rosario runs. Pitch in for a strike. throw, and they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
And a strike in there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jose Quijada up and throwing. Leiter warming up as well. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 the count. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boo, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pereira calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Outside low, ball 1. Righty to the plate. Up the middle. And that is the inning. And the Orioles leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back in New York, here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now the DH spot, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The Orioles leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And downstairs, the Yankees looking to rally. Up the middle, finds his way through, base hit. One down. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Jacob Webb on to pitch here.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, one away. And now 1-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Alex Verdugo. That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one missed. Cabrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. Two outs. Up and in. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gleyber Torres waiting to hit for the Yankees. Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Quijada.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. 1 for 3. And a pitch. Way high there. And it's It's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Clay Holmes getting loose out there. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Quijada, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missing inside. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Kobe Mayo will hit next.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Misses off the inside, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball right side, Torres. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. here in New York, bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Webb back to work. There's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Righty delivers. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Kicks and fires. Good take by Torres.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next one in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. So up next, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. The Orioles leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Everson Pereira. Left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Kerstad whips it back in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So a man aboard. Down the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1, still down 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ben Cosme, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
That one in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Popped up. Torres drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Tap to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now, Jorge Soler. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Trevino at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. And he deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Foul ball there.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Soler over at first with 1 away. And 1-2.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Wells in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up. Mountcastle under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles have won 4 in a row.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Should I just sit out or come harder? Help me find my way. Now you caught my heart for the evening. Kiss my chick, move things, you confuse things.